Look at my Morrison shopping. Oh, not Morrison. Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland.
Yeah. So I went to buy some, just a couple of things, because I know we only have £20 to spend. So I thought, let me do how we survive on £20 weekly. So if you can see, and then if this is focus, so I've spent £11.84. And what did I buy? Pasta, cheese, crepes for Jordan, £1. Ready-made, quick to eat pizza. I think that was £2 for something pound. Some no, some bacon, big hot wings, another cheese, and another cheese. So all this was £11. So I'm going to make mac and cheese with hot wings with that. So I think I have all the recipe. Yeah, so mac and cheese with bacon. Yeah, mac and cheese with bacon. So at least we should eat that for like 2 or 3 days. So that's £11.
Hey, can you hear me now? We be rocking the speed with the killing now. Fire burning now with the captain decided to run the things tonight. Baby, I do it. I'm twisting and tucking and gyrate. I do it now. I do it. To the left, to the right, from your head to your toes. You the high me pass over those. You the high me pass over those. From your head to your toes. To the left, to the right. You the high me pass over those. You the high me pass over those. Baby, come. Make you know run. Baby, don't try me, oh. Baby, don't try me, oh. You're teasing it. You're feeling it. You're rocking it. Baby, don't try me, oh. Yeah, stop the track now, do the things excite me now. Skeleton, come and dance now. I like the way you're behind me now. Let's get down right to the bits. Do the things like say with a Chris.
I go chuku because I'm behind you. Say you do me juju, cause I'm feeling the juju. You shake it. What? I love you. There's nothing above you.
From your head to your toes, to the left, to the right. You the high me pass over those. You the high me pass over those. Baby, come. Make you know run. Baby, don't try me, oh. You're teasing it. You're feeling it. You're rocking it. Baby, don't try me, oh. Yeah, stop the track now, do the things excite me now. Skeleton, come and dance now. I like the way you're behind me now. Let's get down right to the bits. Do the things like say with a Chris. Telling me Lord, the wait. You're the ingredients in my plate. To the left, to the right, from your head to your toes. You the high me pass over those. You the high me pass over those. From your head to your toes. To the left, to the right. You the high me pass over those. You the high me pass over those. Baby, come. Make you know run. Baby, don't try me, oh. You're teasing it. You're feeling it. You're rocking it. Baby, don't try me, oh. Come. Make you know run. Baby, don't try me, oh. You're teasing it. You're feeling it. You're rocking it. Baby, don't try me, oh. To the right, from your head to your toes. You the high me pass over those. From your head to your toes. To the left, to the right. You the high me pass over those. Oh, na.
Hi guys, so So before we before I start showing you guys what I'm going to cook for the rest of the money I have, I just wanted to put this out to anyone that might be wondering if I was suffering or something. I am not suffering. I am just trying to learn to use or to manage what I have. Even if it's £1 or £2 or less than £5 I have, I should be able to manage what I have. So that is why I'm doing this, how I survive with £20 weekly. Because most of us most of us, including me, we do have like food in our house, but we're just kind of used to the fact that either weekly or monthly we have to buy something. But that shouldn't even be the case, because if you look in your fridge or in your freezer, mostly I know most people like to buy food and keep it in the freezer for, you know, I don't know, for that long. I do it. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I do it. And that is how I've actually kind of survived this week, because I went into my freezer and I could find out that I didn't have a lot in my freezer, but I could manage what I have. I'm still going to show you what my freezer looks like, because I've been eating out of it. Just the burger and chips that I had there, I was able to use that for our lunches. But I want anyone watching this as well, get into the habit of eating up what you have in your house. You probably don't need to spend a lot at the end of the month, or you don't need to buy a lot of food every month. But if you eat what you have in your house, or you use what you have in your house wisely, you might end up saving money. And it's not something that, oh yeah, I know before. It was just due to what happened. Because if what happened hadn't happened this month, I would have gone out and buy more food, and I would have wasted like probably like another £200 to buy food for the month. But now I've only got £20 every month, every week, and I'm coping well. And how have I managed to do that is by using what I have already in the house. So anyone that is watching this, join me in this, not being a cheapskate or something. It's just being a better person and being able to, you know, manage resources. It doesn't have to be food, it could be anything else. So I just wanted to put that out there, so that people don't think, oh, maybe she's suffering, or she doesn't have money, or she's, you know. I'm just trying to be a better person, and sometimes you have to take small steps, or sometimes you just have to take big steps. So these are the steps I'm taking with these are the steps I'm taking just with me. Or I don't know how to put it, I'm rambling now. So I'm going to show you guys what my freezer looks like, and I've been eating out of it. I would actually want to encourage every one of you to go in your freezer and see what you have there, and see if you really need to buy more shopping next time. So let's look at my freezer. So I don't know if any one of you know. Okay, let's start with the fridge actually. So this is my fridge, and I know it's not going to be nice because I've actually kind of eaten everything. So these are just normal sauce stuff, and here I tend to keep my son's bottles in there. And that's the food I made last week. You remember I got some pizza. I still have one left in there, and that's the 2 cheese. Those ones were on offer, so that was why I got 2. They were 90p, 92p. And that's the wings I made the other day. See, it's almost done. We went to a party yesterday and they gave us some cake, so we could use that. We could have cake and custard as a dessert. So this is not nice looking, but it's obe atadidi that I just put up together just to add to my mac and cheese, because I wanted some spice in it. So I made that and I used to eat my mac and cheese. The other plate is finished, but this is Jordan's plate because Jordan does not eat bacon. So Jordan still have a little bit left to eat. So I put that up there, and that's my drink. See, it's almost gone. So I have literally managed what I have this month. So in the freezer, I haven't even opened this freezer. to check what I have there, but I know I don't have a lot there because most of my food I keep them in the big freezer. So in this one, see, I have wings that I've not even eaten. I could have, you know. I have mixed pepper. I can make stir-fried sauce and make soup with that. You see, I have mixed veg. I can use that to do fried rice or something. Sausages, frozen sausages. One. I can use that one with Indomie. And here, see, chips and fish fingers. That's one afternoon food for Jordan. And this one, yogurt. That's that one I got from Nigeria. When I went to Nigeria, I got myself fan. Is it fan yogurt? I got a pack. So this is the one left actually. This is open, so I'm gonna throw it away. And I'm gonna clean that bit. So that is that for that week. I mean, looking at this fridge, I can see potential of a week lunch here. Not morning breakfast but lunch. So now into my freezer, and as I said, I've been eating out of my freezer. So everyone knows this pepper, big pepper, locust beans, and look at what I found. Meat. I could use that to cook without even having to spend any money. But because we, especially I wanted to say we Nigerians, but me or anybody else would, all these their freezer would be stocked up with food, and they will still go out and buy more. And these are my, like, some burgers that I bought sometimes in Iceland. These I've been eating for lunch this week. So apart from the mac and cheese that I cooked, I have also been eating out of my freezer. So this is what my freezer is looking at the moment. It's empty. If you know me, I always like to stock up my freezer. But I'm trying to be a better person, because I'm not going to have a lot of food in my house, and I don't have any money in my account, and I'm broke. I'm gonna show you what my pantry. I'm just gonna make you look at of my pantry. It's not a lot of stuff, but Jordan's cereal is there. Jaden's food is there. My spice, rice and gari, some sauce, then chop snacks for the boys. Then the next one, I have like plum and all those things. I have like red oil and everything. And look, drink, all that. So that's all the food I have in my kitchen. So the question is, do I really need to buy food this month? See, I really don't, but we are all used to doing it. I'm not going to come here and start acting like a saint. I would do it. If I had money last month, I would have gone out and buy more stuff, but do I really need it? That's the question. So if anybody really wants to do this, please try as much as possible to learn how to, you know, manage your resources. So that's all I need to say. So I'm going to be showing you the second part of what we're going to eat this week, still on the £20 budget. Thanks for watching. So hey y'all, I don't know if I explained. No, I don't think I have. So I went to the shop and I bought 2 of this fish. They were selling it for 2 for £5, so I got 2.
From the head to your toes, to the left, to the right. You the high my pass overdose. You the high my pass overdose. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na.